Who were the wise men who came to present the gifts, and were they pagans?
Very interesting. In most of our Christmas programs, we have how many wise men?
Three wise.
Always. Why three? I jokingly say because it is very difficult to find more than three wise men in this world. Well, again, it's tradition. Because three gifts are mentioned. And we have songs like, "We three kings of Orient are," and all images. I looked on Google for an image where I would find more than three wise men. All the images have only three wise men. So we are stuck with tradition. Just to let people know that when it says here, it only says Magi. That means translated as wise men. And we don't know the number. So probably more than three. Just because three gifts are mentioned, we should not assume there were three wise men with three separate gifts. Anyway, but the question is, who were they, right?
Who were they?
It's a good question. And I don't know the answer. But since I don't know, I can guess. I may be right. And most people realize, and by the way, the text itself says they came from the east. Now, because we don't have a clear mention where they came from, speculation, tradition, stories have filled up, and we have beautiful stories. There's a movie made, The Fourth Wise Man, and all that kind of thing. Now, these wise men, what we have here clearly are people who are maybe some kind of astrologers, or they are, 2,000 years ago in the eastern part, maybe from Persia or places like that, who are studying. They take time to think about the stars and the movements of the stars, and probably they saw something in the heavens, in the stars, that was unusual. And they began to think in their own way, what is this? Now, in this story, we are told that they are warned in a dream, not to go back to Herod, as we read later. So possibly they even saw some dream earlier. And so these wise men, by the way, they don't come at the birth of Jesus. It clearly says after Jesus was born. So putting them on the same stage with the shepherds is okay. It did not happen, but it's all right. Okay. But they somehow were guided by God, and they decided to come. Who were they? They were obviously non-Jews. And one of the reasons I believe that Matthew has put this right in the beginning of the story is to tell us. See, in Luke's account, we had shepherds who came. They were Jewish shepherds. Here we have non-Jewish people already coming to worship, the first ones to worship Jesus, right? And maybe this is a pointer that non-Jewish people are going to come and worship Jesus. All of us, I think on this show, all of us sitting here in India, we are all non-Jews. But we have worshipped the King of the Jews. And did you notice the word King of the Jews? Right there in the beginning, King of the Jews. So Jesus came as King. And right there and then Matthew says they came to worship him as King of the Jews.